If you kept going forever, would you ever stop? Imagine this. You leave Earth. You pass the moon, the sun, the edge of our solar system. You cross the Milky Way. You move between galaxies. You drift through enormous cosmic voids. And you keep going. No fuel limits, no aging, just motion. Here's the question humans have asked for thousands of years. Does the universe ever end? Is there an edge, a wall, a boundary where space itself simply stops? Or does the universe go on forever? This is not science fiction. This is one of the deepest questions in modern physics, and the real answer is far stranger than yes or no. Because according to everything we know, the universe may be finite, yet have no edge at all. Why our brains expect an edge? The idea of an edge feels obvious. Everything we experience has one. A planet has a surface. An ocean has a shoreline. Even Earth's atmosphere fades into space. So naturally, we imagine the universe the same way: a center, an expansion, an outer boundary. But this intuition is wrong, because the universe is not an object inside space. It is space, and that changes everything. The most common mistake. When people hear that the universe is expanding, they imagine an explosion, matter flying outward into empty space. But that's not what's happening. The universe is not expanding into anything. Space itself is expanding. The distance between galaxies increases, even though the galaxies are not moving through space in the usual sense. There is no center, no outer shell, no location where expansion started. Every point sees every other point moving away. Finite does not mean bounded. This is where physics becomes unintuitive. Something can be finite without having an edge. Physicists explain this using geometry. Imagine the surface of Earth. Earth is finite in size. But if you walk in one direction long enough, you never fall off an edge. You eventually come back to where you started. The surface has no boundary, only curvature. Now imagine space itself works that way, not as a surface, but in higher dimensions. The universe could be finite in volume, curved in geometry, yet completely unbounded. In such a universe, you could travel forever and never reach an edge. The balloon analogy and why it matters. Physicists often use a balloon analogy. Imagine dots drawn on a balloon's surface. As the balloon inflates, every dot moves away from every other dot. No dot is the center. The surface has no edge. The universe may behave similarly, not as a balloon in space, but as space itself expanding. The analogy isn't perfect, but the concept is powerful. The observable universe is not the entire universe. Here's where confusion often begins. We often hear about the observable universe. This is not the entire universe. It's just the part we can see. Light travels at a finite speed, and the universe has a finite age, about 13.8 billion years. So there are regions so far away that their light hasn't had time to reach us yet. That creates a cosmic horizon. But a horizon is not an edge. It's a limit of observation, not a boundary of existence. Beyond what we can observe, the universe likely continues. We just don't have access to it. Yet. Is the universe infinite? This is where scientists must be honest. We don't know. The universe could be infinite, or it could be finite but unbounded. Current measurements suggest that on the largest scales we can measure, space appears very close to flat. That means if the universe is curved, the curvature is extremely subtle, so subtle that even the observable universe may be too small to reveal it. If the universe is infinite, then there is no edge, ever. If it is finite and curved, there is still no edge, just geometry. Either way, physics gives us no scenario where you reach a wall of space. What about multiverses and cosmic boundaries? Some speculative theories suggest something even stranger, that our universe might be one region inside a much larger reality, a multiverse. In these ideas, different universes could exist with different properties. But even here, there is no meaningful edge you could reach, because these boundaries, if they exist at all, are not places you can travel to. They are mathematical transitions, not cosmic cliffs. The answer that feels unsatisfying but is profound. So, does the universe have an edge? According to everything we know, no wall, no boundary, no cosmic end of the road. The universe may be infinite or finite without edges, but either way, there is no place where existence simply stops. And that answer feels unsettling because our minds crave boundaries, but the universe doesn't care what feels comfortable to us. It only follows geometry, and the deeper we explore reality, the more it teaches us the same lesson. The universe is not built to match human intuition. It is built to be consistent and unimaginably vast.